All right, you guys. So salute to everybody tapping on in. Appreciate all y'all, man. Uh, if you guys can hear me, press one in the comment section. Got a mic check. 1 2 1 2. Y'all press one in the comment section if you guys can hear me. Got a quick mic check. I want to talk about something, man. And I pretty much thought that this had been over with, man. But damn, it's kind of hit me by surprise. And as I always do, I'll put the link to this article in the description box, and I'm gonna put a link. I'm gonna pin it in the comment section in a little while. But I want to talk about this, man, as I thought the situation with C Breezy was over with. Um, but I was mistaken, man. I was looking at the civil situation because Chris Brown, as you guys already know, in the UK, he has some issues with this guy. Apparently, this guy accused Chris Brown of savagely, beating him, and Chris Brown, had left. Apparently, the dude was suing him. He waited till Chris Brown came back, and then the police ran down on him in the UK, arrested him, hit him with charges. They denied bail at first, and then he went on to get bail. He went on to do his concert. He was doing shows, and I thought this thing was over with. I thought that this thing was, pretty much done because I had read the reports that said that he had settled this situation with his accusers. So I was thinking that the fact that they had settled this thing outside of court, he's now not facing a lawsuit anymore because they settled the issue. I was thinking that okay, they don't moved on. Well, now apparently they haven't. Apparently, and like I said, I'll put the link to the article in the description box below. The UK police they're pushing over this case. They don't care. They don't care about the settlement and none of that other stuff. They don't care that these two guys resolved it. The UK police are pushing over this case now. According to the reports, it says on July the 11th, 2025, American R&B singer Chris Brown appeared at the Southwark Crown Court in London, where he pled not guilty to two additional charges. So they don't hit this dude with two additional charges. Two additional charges stemming from an alleged nightclub brawl in 2023. The charges, which include causing actual bodily harm and possessing an offensive weapon in a public place, add to an add to an earlier charge of attempting to cause grievous body harm, to which Brown also pled not guilty last month. The incident, which took place at the Tape, an exclusive private members club in London's Mayfair district on February 19, 2023, has placed the Grammy-winning artist under intense legal scrutiny as he continues his international tour. These allegations center around an altercation involving a music producer, Amadou A. Diallo, who claims Chris Brown struck him with a tequila bottle and stumped him out during a confrontation at this Tape nightclub. Now, according to court documents, Diallo sustained injuries and was left unconscious at the scene, requiring hospitalization. Prosecutors described the attack as unprovoked, alleging that Chris Brown and his co-defendant, Omalulu Akinlulu, also known as Hoodie Baby, assaulted Mr. Diallo during a dispute inside the venue. Now, Hoodie Baby, who's 38 years old, has also pled not guilty to charges of causing actual bodily harm and attempting to inflict grievous body harm on this young man. Now, Chris Brown was arrested back on May the 15th, 2025 at the Lowry Hotel in Manchester by the Manchester Metropolitan Police detectives, and shortly after arriving in the UK via private jet for his tour preparations. This marked his first return to the country since the alleged incident, as he reportedly left the UK after his 2023 tour without attending a scheduled police interview. Now, the arrest followed a tip-off from the British tabloid The Sun, which alerted the authorities. So they're saying that the newspaper, I was thinking it was the guy. They're saying that it was the newspaper, the British tabloid The Sun. You guys already hear about the UK Sun, which tipped off the British police. They alerted the authorities to Chris Brown's presence. Now, he was initially held in custody at Salford's Forward Bank Prison before being released on bail with £5 million, approximately $6.7 million security fee on May the 21st, 2025. Now, during the July the 11th hearing, Chris Brown, dressed in a tweed suit and dark rimmed glasses, stood alongside his co-defendant as they entered their pleas. Now, the courtroom was packed with supporters, with around 20 fans in the public gallery, some of whom shouted, "We love you, Chris," as he entered the courthouse. The additional charges, now this is the crazy part. I didn't even know about this, y'all. The additional charges were introduced last month, with prosecutors now citing that they got new evidence. Now, it says, though Chris Brown's legal team requested more time to review it at an earlier hearing. Now, the trial is scheduled to begin on October the 26th of 2026, creating a lengthy period of legal uncertainty for Chris Brown. Now, Chris Brown's bail conditions are notably strict. He is prohibited from leaving the UK, contacting Dial, or visiting Tape nightclub. Additionally, he must surrender his passport when not traveling for his tour, which began his European leg in June of 2025. Despite these restrictions, Chris Brown has continued performing, including shows at the Manchester's Co-op Live Arena and London's Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, with the North American leg of his tour set to start later this month. The £5 million bail arrangement is among the most expensive in recent celebrity legal cases, reflecting the severity of the charges. And in the UK, you got to pay all that. So in the UK, he really had to pay $6.7 million. That's crazy. Also, they say the case has reignited discussions about his history, things like that, and of the sort. So they've added 2 more charges onto this cat, man. This is crazy work, man. And really, the dude who's accusing him is basically dropping the situation, I guess, because he's saying, look, you know, they settled it out of court. That's over with. You know what I'm saying? And now the police is like, nah. We're going to keep pushing. We got more evidence. So now the police, they want to keep prosecuting Chris Brown. So this doesn't even sound like the dude now. This sounds like the police, man. Bro, this is crazy work, man. And the fact that they're showing that they're still trying to prosecute this dude, bro, that it shows you, man, that they're not playing no games, bro. The fact that he settled that, because I thought it was over with. I was like, okay, yeah, he good now. He doing his tour. He settled it. I'm thinking it's over with. Now they're saying they got more evidence against this dude. But he got to wait a whole year. He can't leave the UK for a whole year. That's a part of his bail condition. And if he do leave, he can only leave for his trial. Now, some people might say, well, what if he just goes back to the US? The US will expedite him back to the UK. The US will have an agreement and they'll expedite him back to the UK. He'll literally have to be in a country where it's non-expeditable. I don't think Chris is going to run. I don't think he's going to run from it. I think that because if he would have did it, he'd already did it. He's on tour, though, doing what he's going to do, man. Hopefully he beat this case, and I don't want to see him go down for that. You know what I'm saying? Situation. But the fact that now they're bringing more charges, and they're saying, I want you to think about this. They're saying now, after 2 years since this incident happened, now all of a sudden they're saying they got more evidence. I want y'all to think about this. How you wait 2 years to now, and now you're saying, oh, yeah, we got more evidence. Does that make sense to anybody in here? Now they have more evidence against Chris Brown. That's like, to me, that's crazy work right there, bro. That's crazy work. To me, you know, they square business about this situation. You know what I mean? Y'all smash the like button as y'all come on in here, man. Salute to everybody that donate to the stream and support the channel. Oh, yeah. And shout out to the brother. I forgot to shout you out, homie. Salute to the brother Sam Dumas with the $40 donation in the Cash App. Nicholas Wilcox with the $5 donation. Lil Chuck, salute to you with the donation. Daphne Johnson, I appreciate you with the donation. Salute to all of y'all for supporting the channel. And y'all know the links will be in the description box. And I'm going to pin all of them in the comments, the website, membership to the website, podcast show, all those links. Y'all make sure y'all check it out, man. Chris Brown, man. I just, like I said before, bro, they stacking the deck against this dude, bro. Because the fact that they put 2 more charges and it's saying that they have more, they're saying they have more evidence against Chris Brown. You know what I mean? Now, whatever the evidence is, his lawyers haven't talked about it yet, I guess. But they're saying, hey, we got more evidence against this guy, man, which is baffling to me that they have more evidence against C. Breezy, man. You guys, y'all want to let me know what y'all feel about this one, man. What are y'all thinking about this? Like, you know what I'm saying? The fact that he settled this with this dude, so he paid this dude. Should he even settle it with dude if they're still going to charge him for this? Because I guess what he's counting on is dude's not going to show up to court and testify against him. But they're filing more charges without this dude's help. Like, do they have video footage, or did somebody record it and somebody have video footage or something like that C Breezy might not have had? Because if it was a lot of people, so maybe somebody tried to get somebody secretly recorded it and had the recording. Because y'all know how that type of stuff goes. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy work, man. You know what I mean? Or maybe the club had it, they went and got it from the club. You just never know, man. But he's facing time overseas, bro. And he's pleading not guilty. So he's not taking a plea deal. He's not doing nothing. He's pleading not guilty. So he's in a situation, man. You know what I'm saying? He's not showing it right now because he's doing his tour. And you know what I'm saying? He's doing a good job of not, you know what I'm saying, showing that stress, man. But damn, dog, you got to sit out here and wait a year. You understand what I'm saying? Just to go to court. And then they're not letting you off the hook. So he's hopefully within the next year, they can come to some type of resolution for Chris. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to see nobody go down like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when with the person he had the issue with, they allegedly settled or resolved whatever the alleged situation was. So hopefully he'll you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He'll be all right, man. But that's crazy work, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. They're saying he can tour on the road. They're just saying that he can't leave outside the UK for any other reason. And they're going to be having his passport. So, you know what I'm saying? And I know some people think, well, what if he just go back to the States? And they'll expedite him back to the UK because the United States and the UK are friends. So if they need him, it's such a public situation. You know, the U.S., you know, you think Donald Trump will sit up here and try and protect Chris Brown? You know, you might want to wait for that one. You know what I'm saying? So y'all definitely let me know what y'all think, man. You know, hopefully Breezy get off on this. I don't want to see him go down on that because, like I said before, him and the person that was involved, the dude, they reportedly resolved the issue. So if they resolve the issue, it just seemed like the police want to really get this dude. You know what I mean? But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe.
Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe. Once again, there are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, straight drop weight loss formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that, as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.